Hey everybody, Duffy here once again, and my lovely wife Lori behind the camera, bringing you some more trading cards. Yes, part 2. Our eldest daughter, Eli, as she likes to be referred to, wanted to go down and see the store, so we took her down. We did a quick stop though before hitting 5280s. We hit this place called Wizarding Chess, not chest, chest. Which is a place where you can buy costumes, games, puzzles, playing cards, all sorts of magic tricks and stuff like that. So I thought I'd show you the couple of purchases that we did there. Nothing spectacular, none of the cool little board games, but for one, I bought this Dark Crystal playing card set. I'm not going to bother opening that up as of yet, but I look forward to breaking that open. There's actually a board game based off of this, based off that movie, as well as another Jim Henson project called Labyrinth. I'm sure you all know Labyrinth. There's a board game you can buy as well. I think it's more cards based. And the other card set that I bought is Pac-Man. Now I've never been a really big Pac-Man fan, but you know, in the 80s this thing came out, so I've got Pac-Man fever. So I got it just because it was my opening to other arcade games. So anyway, I'm going to be opening those later. This is a tin. I love it. Looks great. So Wizarding Chess and 5280s, I'll be putting links for both their websites down below. Now we're going to get into the good stuff. So we had to be weird today. They had tube socks. Gotta love the tube socks. Being a little funny there. So now we grabbed more than we did last time. I will not be trying the gum today. No thank you. So we have everything from 1996 to about 1978 is the last one I'll open up. I go from the most recent to the earliest. I got a couple of treats here. Laura and I both picked out some. So we're going to start here with TVs. Volume 1, Coolest Classics, 8 cards. So nothing too, not too many clues about, other than it's about TV. So we're going to find out what's inside. 8 trading cards per pack. And so we have, the card says Spies Like Us, but it's actually Hogan's Heroes. And then we got the title they use as the title card as part of the TV. And then on the back, I thought it was kind of interesting. Tells a little bit about Hogan's Heroes, but it's got a nice picture of one of those old TVs. But I think that's a common theme on most of this one. Then we got Brady Bunch. And another Brady Bunch. I'm not feeling it here on this particular card. So we've got another Hogan's Heroes, and then we've got the Brady Bunch boys, and then this is kind of cool. We got oh crap, what was his name? Jethro from Beverly Hills Billies, and then Uncle Jed from Beverly Hills. So that's that one.
That's Judd, by the way.
Jed. Uncle Jed. So here's an interesting one. This one's from 1990. I just saw it here. 1996. So we got McDonald's collectible card series. One McDonald's sell in every gift pack. So a nice gold foil. Kind of cool. Now some of these cards of course came out later. We have a couple of movie ones, but I think they came out in about the 90s. But all these are authentic, they're not reproductions. We have some trivia on the back, but this one is McDonald's in Tokyo, Japan. I'm not sure where this one's at, but this is another McDonald's. On the front here is an advert from the original McDonald's 19-cent hamburgers. More trivia on the back. And then this one is, oh hell, who is this guy? This is Charles Barkley, basketball player. I knew he looked familiar. This is interesting. This is the cell they were talking about, just an advert. And then on the back, the earliest print advertisement was utilized by McDonald's in the late 1950s and early 60s in print and in billboards. So this is one of the earliest that they utilized. Kind of cool. So that's McDonald's. Up next we have Universal Monsters of the Silver Screen. I am a Universal Monsters fan, particularly that of Dracula, the Invisible Man, and the creature from the Black Lagoon. I do like Frankenstein and Wolfman, but those are my top faves. And speaking of the Wolfman, we're going to kick that over there. These are really, this one's, I don't know why this is so flimsy, it's almost like poster-like. But one of the, yeah, one of the Wolfman. This one looks like Bella?
This is a sticker.
It could be a sticker, but there's nothing.
No, it is. It's a sticker.
Well, I'm not messing with it. This one's called The Old Dark House. Oh, actually, I have it the wrong way. There we go. The Spider Woman. I like the red print there. That really got one of Frankenstein. So this is Dead Man's Eyes, Lon Chaney Jr. And another Lon Chaney, the Wolfman. How is that supposed to sit? Okay, yeah, it sits like that. Him and the gypsy after he's transformed. I don't know this one, the Brute Man. I've got to catch up on some of these Universal horrors. I mean, we all know the big ones, but Cat Creeps. I was hoping for a Creature of the Black Lagoon, but we don't have it. We have The Man of a Thousand Faces, so this is about Lon Chaney Sr. I've got to read through that because I love Lon Chaney. Okay, so this one is actually one Lori picked out. She was a fan of vampire soap opera. We've got The Dark Shadows. Of course, it was more of a British, yes, it was more of a British imported, or was it Canadian? Don't remember. Well, it's got like perforations here where you can tear it, but it's not doing its job. So I'm killing this. Barnabas Collins. Kind of interesting little back on that one. And then Nancy Barrett from 1968. Jonathan Frid again is Barnabas. Laura Parker is Angelique. And then Mary Cooper is Josette Collins. Kind of interesting. 42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. And then we got a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I saw that, it's like, yep, I gotta grab it. This one is actually printed in 1994. If I can get it open. Ooh. Technical difficulties. That's alright. Handy dandy pocket knife.
I like the note that wasn't any gum in the...
No, there's no gum, as if you had some of these older ones there are gum, so I'll get to that. Wow. This is more from a comic by the looks of it. because it's just animated. So I don't know if it was from a comic book. I'm going to have to do a little bit more research. On the back it talks about Earth harmless. Dentrasi. So that must be a picture of Dentrasi. Arthur and Ford having a beer. He's not from Earth. This is Marvin Saving the Universe, and that doesn't look like Marvin from the TV show, the BBC TV show, that's for sure. Gonna have to do a little research on that one. That sounds cool. There must be a Vogon in that particular comic book because they're talking about the Vogons. I almost called them Vorlons, but that's Babylon 5. And they don't have that at this store because that's 90s, not 80s. And then we have, this is when Arthur turns on the infinite probability drive. So, I'm going to do some more research on that. I just bumped the camera, I'm sorry. Alright. Trying to make this interesting. We got the Demolition Man. No gum. There. Alright, so we have an Oldsmobile Aurora. There's details on the back, of course, about what it is. We have Sylvester Stallone in one of the scenes. Simon Phoenix. More Simon Phoenix. Run-of-the-mill screen caps from the movie. It's behind the scenes as part of the concept car, but you can't really tell. It's kind of a drawing of a car, what they wanted it to look like. Another one of Phoenix, and then Simon Phoenix in the museum. That was kind of boring. I'm the one that picked that out. So we have some Star Trek 1991 25th anniversary 12 official full-color trading cards of the original TV series. And this is a checklist, so we don't worry about that. This is all the cards. Certain great ones. Bill Shatner. It's Kirk. Leonard Nimoy as Spock. Nice logo of the United Federation of Planets. Kirk and McCoy going back in time. I'm not sure what episode that is without looking. Let's check off. Transporter controls. The Way to Eden. That's Mr. Spock. Day of the Dove. Mr. Scott. Ooh. Way of the Gun. I actually like that episode. It was low budget, that's why it looks like they wanted to actually have full sets, but it actually worked out a lot better. Immunity Syndrome. And then last but not least, the card of the Enterprise with details on the back. So next we have the Addams Family. They're creepy and kooky. Spooky and ooky. So we just watched the animated version that just came out. It wasn't too bad. Kind of in line with the old comics of Charles Addams. So this is 8 glossy movie cards and 1 sticker. And then of course on the back you can create the Addams Family, but here's a quick portrait. Morticia Gomez and Uncle Fester. Vault Trek, that's not a very good capture of Uncle Fester there. Christopher Lloyd. A scene from the This one says boys will be ghouls. Oh, it must have been when they went to summer camp, but I thought that was family values. Waltzing weirdos. One false move. That's a good picture of Chris Lloyd. Electrical Storm Playtime, and I didn't see a sticker. Maybe I didn't see a sticker, but no, miss playing with his trains. Okay, so the next one.
This is the sticker.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm not taking it apart. This next one is celebrating Desert Storm. So you see I'm wearing my Navy hat because I'm a Navy vet. I wasn't there during the first part. I was support of Desert Watch on board ship, so I didn't see any action. We also had some that's from about Vietnam as well. Of course, it's not from that time period, but they were just kind of celebrating. Something was sitting there. So these are all supposed to be cards from that time frame. This is the flag for the 8th Field Artillery. Motto is daring and tenacious. And then on the back, I guess you build out
Like
a ship of some sort. I'm not sure what ship it is. Even though I am Navy, I do love the A-10 Warthog. Those are so cool. This one's Navy, of course, the F-18 coming off a carrier. F-117 Stealth. And we're not the only ones that were there. This is a CF-18 from the Canadian Air Force. Of course, another one of the F-117 Stealth Fighter. A great pic of the USS America, an aircraft carrier. The Pentagon. The Pentagon was not over there in the Gulf. It was still in D.C., so I don't know why they do that. This is not a picture from War Games, the movie. That is from an Aegis control room, so there's probably our operations. And then lastly, we have a tank. I'm not sure which one that is, because I was Navy. Navy doesn't deal with that. So kind of cool. I like those decks. So next, you know how hard it is to find a good DVD of Robocop 2 right now? You can buy the trilogy, but we're looking around at the used stuff, you know, Arcs and Second and Charles and some of our other secondhand stores and thrift stores and used stores, and you just can't find anything. So, I'm not going to try it. There's your piece of gum. So here's some cards, and on the back you build up a picture facing the enemies for Robocop against Kang. It's actually a storyboard from the movie, and actually this is kind of funny because this is not Robocop 2. This is actually a scene from Robocop, the original movie, and because it's got Miguel Fier in the scene, of course, Bob got killed. Getting Lost Robocop, so that was in the arcade, probably going after. You know, they had a character in there, Officer Duffy. They hated that one. And then another one from Robocop itself, Hidden Directive. So, kind of covering both of them. Partners in Crime, again, that's from Robocop itself and not 2. So, a lot of bad advertising on that one. Lewis Versailles. There's a Robocop 2. Oh, and speaking of Duffy, there he is. Bad cop. Any relation between myself and him is only coincidental and not actual. Alright. Movie I really, really love. Roger Rabbit. Actually based on a book series. Set of books. It's not children's books either. But you should read it. And another piece of gum. We're going to do Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So we got some stuff there. I can't believe it. Got Kissed by Jessica. Fun movie. Bob Hoskins actually hated doing it because of all the animation he had to deal with, all the fake stuff. Just a lot of work for him. The Road to Unreality, Toonsville. Oh. Dip, the final splash. Please! There's Roger. Okay, so now we have Fright Flicks. So I have no idea what's in there. But as along with a lot of other horror stuff. 9 cards, 1 sticker, and 1 stick of bubblegum. Let's see what we got here. And ooh, this bubblegum. Here, I'll take it. Let you look at that. The bubblegum, you can see, has gotten really bad, partially because of the card itself. So we have Open and Say Ah. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look that one up. Oh. We got Fright Night, Chris Sarandon.
That's actually the one I was hoping for when I picked it out.
Oh. You don't like the remake?
I like both of them, but
Oh, you like the Chris Sarandon one?
yeah.
We got Freddy from Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the grossest of all? So a pick from Nightmare on Elm Street 3. The caption says, "Man, that soup is hot." This is from Fright Night. And we have our picture from Fright Night. Oh, someone's about to get toasty. Marshmallow Man, Ghostbusters. Oh, these are kind of sticking together. Give me a second. There we go. So, from The Fly, Jeff Goldblum, Gina Davis. Day of the Dead. And the last but not least, and one more for The Fly. That's kind of cool. Definitely don't eat that gum.
Yeah, the gum smells, guys.
No, does it?
Yeah.
No, we'll throw this one away because that doesn't look very good. So we kind of talked about this particular movie before. We have The Dark Crystal, which I'm a big fan of. I haven't watched the new series. I watched a couple of episodes, but I haven't watched all of them. I really need to because I love that world. So we have the Emperor in his bed, dying. Jen and Kira. One of the Skeksis. There's Ogre. One of the Guardians is a good pick. The Mystics. And another one of the Mystic. Dark Crystal. Okay, we've got 2 more left. This was our freebie. Just a picture of the Amazing Spider-Man, one of the episodes, or one of the comics there. I know some guys, there's a bunch of us that are big Alien fans. And I saw this. This is actually from 1979. It does have a gum in here. It was kind of partially opened. 10 movie photo cards, 1 sticker, 1 stick of bubble gum. Oh, get out of there. Stick of gum is broken, which is okay. It fared better than that last one. This nasty thing. So we're going to look at the Alien. Not Aliens. So we've got Sigourney Weaver hunting the Beast. Which I find kind of amazing. Maybe it was more geared to adults. But you know, they made toys of other alien franchise movies. Hell, they got toys for Game of Thrones, and you know what happened to that kind of show. Navigator Lambert. Nostromo Tug lifting off. Not a very good picture of that one. Executive Officer King. That's a pretty good picture. Oh, figures. The sticker is fucking Dallas. That could have been one of the others. Not that Dallas was bad, but there's one of Ripley promo shot. Dawn of the Devil World. One of the alien creature. We got one of Jones. And the
Best
last
card
one.
in the deck, Kelly.
Last one, Electronic Conversations. Oh, that's not a very good picture of. We're going to get rid of that. This is all broken anyway. This last one, I saw the last time we were in there, and I knew I should have grabbed it, so I was happy to go back. This is. It doesn't have a date on it, but I'm thinking it's 77, 78. Space 1999. It does have. It's a full color puzzle. It says. I feel a piece of gum or something in there.
Yep.
Yep. Big sucker too. Might just keep that one. So Space 1999, for those who don't know the show, it only went on for 2 seasons. The second season. Well, camera decided to die. The batteries ran out. I'm not sure where it cut out yet, so maybe I don't have to say this again. I mentioned that this is actually a 3D print. Different parts were printed off. Of course, anybody that knows 3D printing knows this part. And I put it together. But I had a toy like this, much bigger. Like I said, it's about yay tall, like that. And you could take off the head here, the capsule with that, and you could play around with it. It was a fun little thing. And God, I wish I still had that. Yes, a lot of special effects on that one, and then this is the last card, some more stuff. But I'm glad I grabbed that. Like I said, I'm a bit of a fan of the old TV series.
And if you can guess what that is going to be as a poster, good luck on you.
Yeah, probably the moon base. And you can still get the models for this. I've actually got the model for plastic model kit, but I thought I'd show that. So hopefully I've covered everything. That is the last of it. As I mentioned, if you're in Denver, 5280's the Awesome 80s store, and I'll have its link along with the Wizard's Chest down below. And you can order some stuff off from the Wizard's Chest, but not from 5280's. You have to go in. It's a small place, but you can almost spend an hour or two, well, at least an hour looking around for stuff. There's stuff stuck all over in every nook and cranny. And as, Pac-Man Fever. Why I brought this back out, I don't know. I just thought I'd do some kind of stupid sign off, but that's okay. Anyway, maybe there'll be another one. We'll take a trip again down there, maybe grab some more. These things usually cost about $3 to $4, depending on which one. So that's about $60, $58 worth of trading cards. That we'll keep. We got to find a place to actually store them. Might get one of those trading card booklets and store them that way. Because you don't want to throw those away now. Those are kind of a bit of a history. And then we'll get rid of this gum. This gum will go away. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Until next time, take care. Peace.
Bye.